Norway. 937 years after Christ. The fjords lie still beneath a frozen sky, and the northern lights bleed green across the heavens like the dying breath of gods. In a longhouse thick with smoke and grief, a young chieftain kneels beside his father. Sigurd Ironhand, 23 winters old, red-bearded, a scar carved deep across his left eye, presses his forehead to the old man's chest and listens to the final heartbeat of a king. But death, on this night, carries a gift. As the women prepare the body for burial, they find it etched into the skin above the dead man's ribs, inked in gold that catches firelight like something alive. A map. Not scratched by any needle Sigurd has ever known. The lines trace coastlines that appear on no chart, leading westward beyond the known sea to a place whispered of only in the oldest sagas, Orvanger, the Golden Shore, where the ancestors walked before memory began. Sigurd traces the lines with trembling fingers. His father kept this secret for decades, carrying a continent beneath his own skin. Why? The answer does not matter tonight. What matters is the command the old man gasped with his final breath, a single word, ragged and sacred. Go. And so Sigurd Ironhand stands, wipes the blood from his hands, and walks into the cold. The edge of the world is calling. They sail at dawn. 42 men aboard a single longship, the Stormwolf, her oak hull groaning as she cuts through the slate-grey mouth of the fjord and into open ocean. Sigurd has copied his father's map onto stretched calfskin. He studies it by lantern light each night, whispering coordinates to the stars. But the North Atlantic does not yield its secrets gently. On the fourth day, the sky turns black at noon. The first wave strikes like a fist from Ran herself, goddess of the drowned. The mast cracks. Ropes snap taut and shatter men's hands. Seawater floods the hull faster than any man can bail. Sigurd lashes himself to the stern and screams orders into the wind, but the wind screams louder. 2 men are swept overboard. Their names are chanted once, then swallowed by the roar. The storm rages for 3 days and 3 nights, 72 hours of continuous violence that reduces hardened warriors to weeping children. The ship's keel bends but does not break. On the morning of the 7th day, silence. A terrible, holy silence. The ocean flattens to glass. The surviving crew, 39 souls now, stare at one another with hollow eyes. They have crossed beyond any water known to Norse navigation. The compass spins uselessly. The stars are wrong. And through the mist ahead, something enormous and dark rises from the sea like a sleeping giant's shoulder. The fog is alive. It moves against the wind, curling around the longship's prow like pale fingers guiding them toward shore. The island reveals itself slowly, jagged cliffs draped in moss so green it seems to glow, and along the shore, standing stones. Dozens of them. Ancient rune stones arranged in circles and spirals, their carvings older than any alphabet Sigurd has ever studied. The crew refuses to disembark. Brave men, killers every one, and they will not set foot on this soil. Sigurd goes alone. He walks among the stones, and the air changes. It thickens. It hums. Then the visions begin. Figures appear in the mist, translucent, shimmering, wearing armor from an age before iron. His ancestors. They do not speak with mouths. They speak inside his skull. They show him fire. They show him golden light. They show him a shore where amber grows like fruit on trees and the ice sings at dawn. They show him Orvanger. But they also show him blood. His blood. A price must be paid to claim what was promised. Every paradise demands a sacrifice. Sigurd falls to his knees among the runed stones, and when he rises, his eyes are different. Harder. Older. He returns to the ship and speaks only 4 words to his terrified crew. We sail at midnight. No man questions him. Something in his voice has changed. Something ancient has climbed inside. They smell it before they see it, sulfur and ash, carried on a wind that burns the lungs. The sea turns warm. Then hot. Steam rises from the waterline as the Stormwolf enters a channel flanked by cliffs of black volcanic glass. Lava rivers pour from the mountainside into the ocean, and where fire meets water, the world hisses and screams. The crew rows through hell itself. Then the beast comes. It erupts from beneath the ship, a creature of nightmare and Norse legend, serpentine, vast, its body armored in barnacle and bone. It coils around the Stormwolf's hull and begins to squeeze. Timber splinters. Men are thrown into boiling water. Sigurd grabs a harpoon and leaps onto the creature's back. He drives the iron point into its eye, and the monster shrieks, a sound no man aboard will ever forget or describe accurately. 12 warriors die in the attack. 12 good men turn to meat and memory in 90 seconds of absolute chaos. But the creature releases the ship and descends, trailing black blood into the deep. The Stormwolf limps forward through the steam and volcanic rain, her hull cracked, her crew halved. Sigurd stands at the prow, harpoon still dripping, and ahead, through the curtain of ash and fire, he sees it. A light. Golden. Impossible. Warm as a mother's hand against a child's cheek. Orvanga is real. And it is close. Nothing prepares them for it. The volcanic darkness parts like a curtain, and beyond it lies a world that should not exist. Shores of golden sand stretch to the horizon, glowing with embedded amber that catches the low Arctic sun and throws it back in 1,000 fractured colors. Behind the beaches, glacier rise, vast cathedrals of blue and white ice that sing, genuinely sing, as wind passes through ancient crevasses carved by time itself. Trees grow here, heavy with frozen sap that gleams like liquid gold. Rivers of meltwater run clear as glass over beds of polished stone. This is Orvanga. The land their ancestors whispered of around dying fires. The land Sigurd's father hid beneath his own skin rather than let the wrong hands find it. The crew fall silent. Hard men weep openly. Some drop to their knees and press their faces to the golden sand. Sigurd walks alone to the water's edge and lets the cold surf wash over his boots. For a moment, one perfect, crystalline moment, there is peace. He thinks of his father. He thinks of the woman waiting for him across the ocean, the one he promised to return to. He fights for love, not glory. He always has. But peace, on golden shores or any other, never lasts. Behind them, emerging from the volcanic channel, a second longship appears. Black sail. Red shields. The wolf banner of Clan Draga. They have been followed. Clan Draga storms the beach at dusk. 50 warriors, fresh and hungry, against Sigurd's 27 broken survivors. The odds are impossible. The choice is not. Sigurd drives his sword into the golden sand and speaks to his men, not as a chief commands soldiers, but as a brother asks brothers. Stay or go. Fight or sail. Every man stays. The battle is savage. It is beautiful in the way that only desperate violence can be primal, ugly, honest. Axes find bone. Shields shatter. The golden sand turns dark and wet. Sigurd fights like a man possessed by every ancestor who ever whispered through those fog-bound runestones. He cuts through Draga's champion. He breaks their shield wall. But a spear finds his side. It slides between his ribs like a key turning in a lock. Sigurd Ironhand falls to one knee on the shores of Orvanga, and for a moment the world goes quiet. Then he rises. He rises because love demands it, love of his crew, of the woman across the sea, of the father who carved a world into his own flesh. He drives his blade through the Draga chieftain's throat, and the enemy line collapses. Victory. Bloody, staggering, absolute. Sigurd sits on the amber shore as his men bind his wound. The sun sets gold and violet over Orvanga. He has found the edge of the world. And the edge of the world has found him worthy.